There's been a lot of shit going on. We're gonna wait a little bit. Let's play this.
That keep coming out and supporting these shows. This fight March 4th, man. Danny Garcia, undefeated champion. Keith one-time Thurman, undefeated champion. You know, two of the best welterweights going toe-to-toe. Someone's always got to go. I mean, I'm truly looking forward to this fight. I asked for this fight. I asked for the Porter fight. I'm just blessed to finally get the fights that I've been asking for. And man, me and my team, we're looking forward to it. We're having a great camp right now. I'm loving the weather in Florida. You know, I'm here in the cold for a little bit, but luckily I get to go back to the Sunshine State. But I'm telling you guys, man, this fight you don't want to miss. I mean, there's just too much action. There's too much on the line, man. I remember this kid from the amateurs. I know that they remember me too, you know, and, you know, I applaud him for everything that he's accomplished in his career. But most of his accomplishments were at 140, not 147. And that's why he's stepping up trying to make a statement March 4th. The only problem is he signed a long contract. Your boy Keith one-time Thurman got this. One time, all the time, KOs for life. I got two 12-round fights in the Barclays. Third time's a charm. Danny Garcia, you're getting knocked out.
Man, come on, ponytail. Hey, ponytail.
Look, this is the third father. This is the third father I got to deal with, right? This is the third daddy, right? So, all right. Right, so this boy right here, right? This dude, you're gonna talk shit, right? The same way that you used to wipe the shit off of Danny's ass when he was a child, right? When he was a little baby, he used to handle his shit, right? He used to handle his shit when he was in diapers, right? And now you're trying to handle his shit now. You ain't nothing but a loudmouth shit. That's what your boy Keith one-time Thurman. Get your tickets now. Come through. Be here March 4th.
But you know what?
Shut this dude up, man.
Bitch ass nigga.
Let's see how he talks when his son is laying on the blue mat. Let's see how he do. He gonna fuck you up. He gonna try, bro. I know that. He gonna try, bro. I know he gonna try, bro. I know he gonna try, bro.
Listen, you get a
I know he gonna try,
turn the
bro.
fucking mic off.
But this is the time he's gonna
Turn the
fail.
fucking mic off.
This is the time he's gonna fail.
Listen, young
This
dog.
is the fight that you ain't supposed to be fucking young. This ain't the one that you're supposed to mess with.
Nigga. Listen, bitch.
Okay.
You getting fucked up.
I'm sure y'all probably seen it already. I had a long ass motherfucking day. And I should have known that that shit was gonna get crazy. Should have known better, right? I should have known better. Especially when I went, I covered Garcia's last fight in full. I was at every event. The press conferences, there was two of them. I was at the fight. I was at the media workout. I've talked to Angel Garcia in depth, like off camera, you know, some off the record type shit. And basically, you can tell that he feels like Danny is being disrespected. It's a complex situation. But what we're going to talk about is we're going to be here for about an hour, maybe two. You know, I'm glad I got the day over with. I'm glad I got the day over with. Damn. Hey Zeus, your house caught on fire? It's fucked up, bro. I hope you're all right, but I'm glad you're here. So listen, I don't feel that Angel Garcia is a racist, but that shit today was a little too far. More than a little too far. You know? Now I'm going to explain to you why I feel he's not a racist and why he has a pass for saying nigga. We're gonna say it. Nigga. We're gonna talk about nigga. We're gonna talk about it. Now here in Philly, I can't speak for anywhere else, but here in Philly, it's nothing wrong with it. Also, it depends on in what context you use it. But it's hard to explain. Like in Philly, you know, you go over to the Badlands, you go over to Rican land, you know, it's all, you know, what's up, my nigga? Nigga, you tripping. Nigga, if you don't put that shit back, nigga, if you don't go get you some pussy, it's just, I guess, you know, I understand that he understands that it's up to him to sell the fights. Danny don't do no talking. Angel Garcia is the mouthpiece. But I understand he has no filter, and there's nobody to give him a filter. There's nobody to tell him, like, yo, you can't be saying that. But it's just okay. That shit was a little too far. Now, the reason why I say this is because I did get a chance to talk to Kieth Thurman. I didn't have time to upload that stuff yet, but Kieth Thurman made a good point about how you never know who's watching. And also he told a story about how a kid watched him knock out Jan Zavek and how it changed that kid's life. It's a long, complex story, but basically I get where he's coming from. Angel Garcia, he can sell fights. He can still, you know, do what he's going to do for Danny as far as promoting the fights. But when it comes to, you know, okay, put it this way. You can get away with one F-bomb. I mean, one N-bomb. I do it sometimes, you know, because it's slang. You know, it's hard to explain, you know, to the people who are not in the know. But he just kept throwing it out. I'm thinking like, okay, all right, you know, he got away with it at the Samuel Vargas press conference. You know, but today he OD'd. He just went from, you know, just, you know, he went off. And people are saying he's a racist. What's your definition of a racist? Because my definition of a racist or racism is a certain individual who's intolerable of another race or religion. It's like, I can't stand him because he's black, or I can't stand him because he's Hispanic, or he's Asian. I just don't like him. So a lot of people, you know, want to just keep, you know, I guess they're just extra sensitive. But it's like, what is real what is real racism? You know, they're not racist. They just a nigga. There's no better way to put it. Angel Garcia is a Philly nigga. There's no better way to put it. He's not racist. You know? He did this shit way too much, though. Way. You know, I understand, like I said, I understand if he dropped one N-bomb, maybe two. But let's rewind it back for those who haven't heard. By the way, the full video is on the channel. Let's rewind it back. So I'm going to tell you my reaction, too. I was leaning on the wall, eating some pretzels, you know, drinking tea with lemon and shit, you know, because I had my one camera, you know, set up. I had to make sure I had to watch my camera on my tripod to make no show nobody, because motherfuckers will see your camera and then they'll walk right in front of it, stand right there and be like, fuck your camera. So I was patrolling my camera. But let's play this first and I'll tell you the story.
KOs for life. This fight, I asked for the Porter fight. I'm just blessed to finally get the fights that I've been asking for. And man, me and my team, we're looking forward to it. We're having a great camp right now. I'm loving the weather in Florida. You know, I'm here in the cold for a little bit, but luckily I get to go back to the Sunshine State. But I'm telling you guys, man, this fight you don't want to miss. I mean, there's just too much action. There's too much on the line, man. I remember this kid from the amateurs. I know that they remember me too, you know, and, you know, I applaud him for everything that he's accomplished in his career. But most of his accomplishments were at 140, not 147. And that's why he's stepping up, trying to make a statement March 4th. The only problem is he signed the wrong contract. Your boy Keith One-Time Thurman got this. one time, all the time, KOs for life. I got 2 12-round fights in the Barclays.
Chill. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about how he called Terrence Crawford a nappy head. We're going to talk about it. Let's get through this whole, preview. Let's get through the backstory first before we move on. Everybody relax, all right? Let's finish listening to this shit, and then we're going to go back and we're going to talk about it. But no, I still don't believe that Angel Garcia is a racist. And I'm black. So we're going to talk about it.
Shawn, Danny Garcia, you're getting knocked out.
Man, come on, ponytail. Hey, ponytail.
Look, this is the third father. This is the third father I gotta deal with, right? The third daddy, right? So, all right. Right, so this boy right here, right? This dude, you're gonna talk shit, right? The same way that you used to wipe the shit off of Danny's ass when he was a child. When he was a little baby, you used to handle his shit, right? You used to handle his shit when he was in diapers, right? And now you're trying to handle his shit now. You ain't nothing but a loud mouth Trump. That's what the boy keep one time starting. Get your tickets now. Come through. Be here March 4th. Cause you don't watch me shut this dude up, man. Bitch ass nigga. On the sleep. Let's see how he talks when his son is laying on the blue mat. Let's see how he talks. He gonna fuck you up. He gonna try, bro. I know that. He gonna try, bro. I know he gonna try, bro. I know he gonna try, bro. Listen, you get a pay. I know he gonna try, bro. Turn the fucking mic off. But this is the time he's gonna fail. This is the time he's gonna fail. Listen, young this is the fight that you ain't supposed to be fought, young. This ain't the one that you're supposed to be. Listen, bitch. Okay. You getting fucked up.
You need to sit your fucking ass down before you get the fuck up.
Okay, so we got nigga. He said nigga 7 times. 7 niggas. He said nigga 7 times. So listen, I'm sitting there, right? I'm thinking like, all right, this is gonna be just a press conference. I don't know what I was thinking. It's Angel Garcia. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm sitting there leaning on the wall, watching my camera, making sure nobody don't step in front of my camera. Then I see Angel Garcia, and I'm like, oh shit. I pull out my phone, and I'm like, let me start, recording this shit. And then sure enough, that shit goes down. I'm not even gonna lie. I jumped on the stage. I had to get on the stage. I had to get the footage. New website, new gear. I had to get the footage. What are they gonna do? The security gonna tackle me? I'm a big dude. They're gonna have to fight. They're gonna have to fight. So then I look to the right. It's this little lady talking shit. What is she saying?
Bro, I know he gonna try.
You need to sit your fucking ass down before you get the fuck up.
Yo, I was cracking the fuck up. I don't know if that was his mom, Danny Garcia mom or aunt. And she was right there in Thurman's face. So she's right here, like next to me. And she looking at him like, you better sit the fuck down before you get beat the fuck up. I'm looking like, oh shit. And I look at Thurman, he like, he like, oh shit. I'm like, what the fuck is gonna? I'm like, this shit didn't turn into a zoo. This shit didn't turn into a zoo out of nowhere. This shit done turned into a zoo. So I'm thinking like, oh, and then, you got Angel Garcia saying, fuck that, I'm the champ. And Danny looking at him like, oh shit, Pop. it's just, but there's a time and place for everything. And today wasn't the place for that. Angel Garcia went too far. And there's also that fourth wall. You know how like there's some, okay, put it this way. Hispanics has been known for saying nigga for centuries, probably. But has it been centuries? For some shit? I know in Philly, it's no, like if a Rican say nigga, it's just nigga. You know? Now, if a Rican call you a nigger, put that ER on the end, then it's like, oh shit, you're trying to offend me. If anybody call you a nigger, they are trying to offend you. Now, if it's some old ass white man saying nigga, then it's like, oh shit, you're trying. It's a funny, you know. It all depends on the context, I guess. You know, but truth be told, I'm not offended by it. I just look at it like, well, he shouldn't have said that shit. Because behind closed doors, and not even behind closed doors, like when you're your homies, and when he's, you know, up in Rican land, and you know, he eating his crab legs, because he like crab legs and shit. When, you know, and he's at the strip club, that's cool. But it's like at a press conference, bro, you got to understand how the world, like Angel doesn't understand how the world looks at it. They're looking like, oh shit, this Puerto Rican called this black man a nigga. Not understanding the culture of how it's cool in Philly. So I'm seeing all this, you know, people coming at him. For example, perfect example. Now don't get off subject, but I'm just going to give you an example so we can go back to Danny Garcia and Kieth Thurman. Yesterday, Anthony Joshua posted a photo of him in Islamic prayer. Just so happened it was Muhammad Ali's birthday. They were going, the horrible things that they were saying about Anthony Joshua, but yet praising Muhammad Ali. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all motherfuckers is backwards. Y'all motherfuckers is backwards. You know, and what it was is, I noticed after doing research, I'm not saying all. Now, don't be a female. Process what I'm saying. I noticed there was a lot of people from the UK, you know, that was just coming at Anthony Joshua all crazy. And I'm thinking like, well, damn, because the man's in prayer. You know, so like I said, you know, Andrew Garcia, you know, you can look at it like this, right? He may be ignorant as far as the definition of ignorant, of not knowing or not knowing any better. Or truth be told, he just don't give a fuck. And I think that he really just don't give a fuck. Because when I was seeing the way he was talking to people afterwards, and I'm not gonna say any names, but he was like just going in on everybody when they was trying to calm him down. Because truth be told, guess what? There's really only one person Angel Garcia answers to. And you can't even say answer to, because he's not even like that, and that's Al Heyman. Everybody else is, you know, unless Al Heyman calls him up and say, yo, bro, that was fucked up. You know? So it all depends on how you look at it. But yo, I remember I was the last one of the last ones in the in the little area where the press conference was. And I was listening to like the security people and the people that were cleaning up and everything, talking about like, yo, can you imagine how that shit's gonna be on like, you know, on fight night? Like it or not, whether it's bad publicity or not, this shit's selling the fight. The fight was already selling, but this shit is selling the fight. You know, and I got a chance to get some questions in with Kieth Thurman, and he was talking some real shit about how like, you know, he's like really motivated. You can tell listening to him, because he was cursing up a storm. He was cussing his ass off. You know, you can tell he was a little, you know, like bothered. More than a little bothered. So, like I said, I don't think he's racist, man. You know, like when you're like people throw races out too much. Now, don't get me wrong, he says some fucked up ass old timey ass shit. For example, you don't call nobody. For example, if you're not black, you know, you can't just be calling somebody nappy headed. It just has a negative, you know. So when he called Terrence Crawford, you know, nappy head, you know, it's just like, okay, all right, well, there's nothing racist about calling somebody nappy head, but it's just the way it comes off. Angel Garcia don't hate. For y'all to say he's racist, you say, oh, he don't like black people or he hates black people. Right? Isn't that what you're saying? If you're saying he's racist, isn't that what you're saying? Is that he don't like black people? Is that what you're saying? It's not the case. It's not the case. So it made for good entertainment. I do admit that. It made for good entertainment. But it's not, you know, the shit just went way too far. The shit just went way too far. I don't know if he blow tree or something like that, you know, or whatever, but he be fired up. He dropped the green belt. And I'm looking, and you gotta think that belt heavy. I held it and I took a picture with it. That belt is heavy. So when he dropped it, you heard it hit like the little stairs and boom. And I'm looking like, oh, he tripping. He tripping. Now I'm uploading the full press conference. Let me see if it's done. I'm uploading the full press conference now because the reason why I say this is Andrew Garcia took over the press conference. He took the shit over. By the way, I'm going to the fight. Yeah. Of course I'm going to the fight, right? I wouldn't have went all the way to that crazy ass fucking city if I'm not going to the fight. New York is crazy as fuck. New York is crazy as fuck. I was having all this anxiety and shit. My bad. Hold on. I'm trying to get this press conference. So listen, I did get a chance to talk to Kieth Thurman. That stuff is going to upload tonight, most likely. I asked him about his stomach. You know? Because a lot of people feel that if he does lose, it's going to be because if he does lose, it's going to be because, you know, Danny Garcia's body work. You know? Getting punched in the stomach. And he was talking about how, you know, his power, like Danny Garcia has power, but his power is real power. Because when he knocks people out, he knocks them out. To where he brought up how Danny Garcia knocked out Amir Khan, but technically he got the stoppage over Amir Khan. Amir Khan got up back on his feet. You know, so he was spitting some logic. DW International says, T Street, you're a fool. Don't ever call me a fool. Calling somebody a fool is very disrespectful. I'm saying he racist. Never mind if he doesn't. Like slave owners still have black. Matter of fact, they still fucking racist. Are you drunk or high? Did you not understand the logic I said? Andrew Garcia is not racist. If you're saying he's racist, you're saying that he hates black people, or that's not, you know, that's not, nah, bro. Matter of fact, you're on timeout. Don't ever call me no fool. Disrespectful, bro. Coming up here talking that jive. Anyway, let's get back to what I was saying. I feel right now, okay, here's the thing. I'm from Philly. A lot of people feel that I'm only picking Danny Garcia because I'm from Philly. It's not the case. Kieth Thurman can beat him. Here's what I feel. I want to see how Danny Garcia reacts to getting punched dead in the face. Because you know, Kieth Thurman hits you with some clean ass shots. Kieth Thurman hits you with some clean ass shots. You know, so I want to see. Racist doesn't mean hate. It means you feel people are superior. No, I get what y'all saying, but it's like, yo, are y'all really are y'all drunk? Do y'all really think Angel is like that? Or like, put it this way, do y'all think he's racist? Or do y'all think that he just be on some old head dickhead shit? Like, do y'all really think like he's like intolerable? Do y'all really think that he's a racist? Really, honestly, come on. You got to understand, I'm from Philly. I know where Angel Garcia, before they was even famous. You can't be. You can't be racist. You can't be. You can't be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He just on some old. He just say shit that he shouldn't be saying. Y'all motherfuckers on some extra sensitive ass shit. And I'm talking to y'all as real. Did you not forget I'm black? Like he just don't know that, that he can't be saying shit like that because it looks bad. But yo, in Philly, and I'm sure it happens in New York and wherever there's a whole bunch of fucking Ricans and all that, everybody calling each other nigga. You got the white boys doing it too. Y'all motherfuckers is tripping. And it's too much racial too much racial sensitivity. You're too sensitive. You're too sensitive. So like I said, do I feel he should have been saying that shit? To say what? Nigga, 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 nigga. Nigga 7 times? Nah, 2 was good. But he went way too far. And then you got to think that the way it looked was that he was intentionally calling him like a nigga. But you got to think, Angel, why am I even going this far with this? Why am I even going this far with this? How many more years till I take callers? When I start the podcast, probably like maybe 2 months, maybe 2 months or less. I'm moving on February the 3rd. So once I get set up, in the new place, I'm going to have people back on. Remember how I used to let people join and shit? I can easily let people join. I just stop. So no, we're gonna get back. We're gonna get back to it. We're gonna get back to it. So we're gonna have callers. And trust me, y'all know how I am. So if y'all call me up talking some shit, I'm gonna listen. So I just feel that calling him a racist is just like, come on, man, come on. So the crazy thing was, I wanted to ask him about it, but I had to get my who the fuck is you? You fuck. I was ready to call him I was ready to call him the F-bomb. I was ready to call this punch drunk dude the F-bomb. But in fact, I tell you what, we're gonna take a vote. This punch drunk guy said, are the rumors true of you and Don Juan Banks had some gay shit going on? Should I ban him for life? Should I ban him for life for saying that? We're gonna have a vote. Should I ban him for life for saying that? For posting some shit like that? What type of weirdo shit you niggas be on? We're gonna take a vote. Should I ban him for life? Because I don't play like I told you the only people I ban is weirdos. I don't be banning people, unless they do like weirdo ass shit. And I'm not in a good mood. I had a long ass. I got Blog Talk Radio already. All right, the votes are in. I'm banning this motherfucker. Coming in here talking that weird ass shit. Y'all niggas be weird. Y'all too comfortable. Y'all way too comfortable, man. Way too comfortable. How do y'all ask people? What do y'all be coming up with shit? What do y'all do with your lives? We trying to talk boxing. Y'all be asking freak ass questions. What do y'all niggas do with your lives? Oh, the N-bomb. I got stuff saying. Nigga. I got too comfortable. I got too comfortable. But yeah, anyway, getting back to what I was saying, I feel that Danny Garcia can win. Will he win? No. But right now, Danny Garcia is the underdog. Isn't he? Isn't he the underdog? But if you really, really look at it, he's been the underdog in a good majority of his fight, a good portion of his fights. So what happens if Danny Garcia really beats, like, what if he beats the shit out of Keith Thurman? Because they're confident. But the thing is, just like we know, or we've seen that Keith Thurman may be vulnerable to the stomach, Danny Garcia is known to be flat-footed. Danny Garcia has been known to have trouble with fighters that can move, and we've seen. I don't gamble, R. Campbell, so I don't. So you ask me who I got my money on, I don't gamble. I don't play no cards, no pity pad, no I declare war, no Uno, no nothing. No, nothing. You know, so Danny Garcia has been known to have trouble with fighters who move. And we've seen that Keith Thurman has a beautiful, nice, shiny bike with a nice little horn. You know, he's got the what's the shit? What's the shit they used to put on the back of your wheels that people can stand on and you can ride, and they hold onto your shoulders and they standing. Keith Thurman got those shits on his bike. You know, Keith Thurman can move. No, I didn't forget about the Jesus Soto Carras punch. And remember, even Diego Chavez was giving him problems earlier in the fight. So Keith Thurman has had some problems. Pegs. That's what they call pegs. Keith Thurman got a nice ass bike, and his pegs are like, he got custom pegs. And they chrome. They're not the little silver, they chrome, like real shiny ass shit. You saw his bike during the Collazo fight, and then look, he got some upgrades for the Shawn Porter fight. He was gone. He was gone. When Shawn Porter punched him, you saw his face turn all red, his cheeks was all he was gone. Yo, he was gone. I thought Irislandy Lara had a nice ass bike. They both got some nice bikes. They both got some nice bikes. They both got some nice bikes. So, you know. I don't know if Ruben. I don't know if Angel want no problems with Ruben. Ruben start saying some more other shit. That bullshit, baby. You like that shit, woman beaters? You like that shit? Woman beaters. No. Yeah, motherfuckers is on some shit in here today, yo. What is up with the chat today? So, as you know, it's been announced that the fight's going to be on CBS. It's I got to talk to Steven Espinoza today, the guy who runs Showtime Sports. Cool dude, tiny fellow, but cool dude. It's looking like it's going to be a triple header. Also, from my understanding, there's going to be something going on during the day. Okay, remember how, right now, Errol Spence holds the most free TV views for a PBC boxer when he fought Leonard Bundu, because that fight came on after Team USA won the gold. There's something going on with this Thurman fight. I forgot what they said it was, but it's going to be March Madness. There's something going on before the fight that they're hoping that it leads that the ratings stay. So the ratings are going to be high. The ratings are going to be high for Thurman versus Garcia. You know, now they're saying they want to do 6 million. Also, it's not known if it's going to be a triple header is what they call it, I guess. You know, so right now it's looking like Erickson Lubin versus Jorge Cota is going to be on the undercard. And the winner of that gets Dremel Charlo. Dremel is the WBC. Yeah, Dremel Charlo. You know, so that's what it's looking like. You know, also, I asked him about Victor Ortiz versus Brandon Rios. He said he didn't hear nothing about that. You know what I want to say? You know what I noticed? Sports writers, boxing writers, they're real smug. Now, writers, they get the most exposure to the fighters, but yet themselves, they don't have the writers, what I've noticed, don't really have large followings. Their following comes from the organization or the publication that they're with. But they be acting like they be real, like bigger than what they are, yo. And it's like, that's cool and everything. I understand you write for such and such and such and such, but it's like, yo, bro, on some real shit, nobody knows you. And if you wasn't with them and you did your own shit on your own, where would you be? So, you know, I did notice like some of them just be like, you know, and I be thinking like, well, damn. And when I be at these events, I be quiet as shit. I do my job, you know, and I get the fuck out of there. You know, but some of them just be like, they just feel, you know, some of them writers, they be on some shit. And I be thinking like, yo, where would you be if you wasn't with such and such? Could you go start your own shit and people be like, oh, that's such and such? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, punch drunk. You got one more punch drunk, and you're banned forever. I gave you a warning. You got one more backhanded comment. You know, to say, okay, now Sam L. Torito, you're blocked forever, bro. Y'all fucking up like y'all. Like, you know what? These people who I'm blocking. Think about it like this. Sometime in the next 6 months, these shows are going to be really lit, and they're going to be consistent. And then guess what? You're blocked. You won't be a part of the shit that's going on in the future. You see what I'm saying? So y'all may think I'm joking. You know, y'all may think that I'm still gonna be doing the same shit a year or 2 years from now. I got major shit planned. So, you know, y'all getting blocked and everything. Y'all ain't gonna never be able to come back. You ain't gonna never be able to come back. Who are these writers? I'm not saying no names, of course. Why would see your motherfuckers be you see how I can tell like a lot of niggas don't be really from like the hood and stuff. Like, why would I put their names out there? It's just, you know, come on. Get y'all shit together, yo. Get y'all shit together. No, I'm not my feelings. I'm just tired. It's been a long ass day. Remember, I'm in Philly. New York is 2.5 hours away. You know, New York is 2.5 hours away. So it's a lot of shit that, you know, like it's a lot of shit that's crazy. Yeah, motherfuckers is on some weirdo. I be thinking, but then at the same time I have to think like, you know, a lot of the guys or the people that watch, you know, videos and everything, they really don't, you know, they come from all walks of life. So I can't be, you know, mad at everybody because a lot of people don't know better. Nut ass shit may be cool where they at, you know. Okay, just for Mel Toretto, you're just getting put up for timeout just for saying that. Don't go Hollywood. I hate when people say that. Whenever I ever went Hollywood, don't go Hollywood. Y'all tripping. So just for saying that, you get a timeout. But yeah, back to the fight. I'm going to the fight. In about 3 weeks, I think it's in 3 weeks, or maybe about a month or less. Danny Garcia is having a media workout. I didn't get to talk to Danny Garcia today. But normally I never get to talk to him. T, you're messing up. Let your fans talk. Nah, listen. You're missing. They seeing weird shit, Julio. You're put on timeout, Mr. Captain Save-A-Ho. Why you keep trying to save everybody? So you're put on time. And yes, I know you've been around Julio. See, somebody like Julio Ochoa is going to come back. He's been around for a while. But he's going to come back and say, that's messed up. You put me on timeout, T. Nah, don't tell. Listen, I've been doing the same shit. My shows are always the same. You know, so don't come here and tell me how to run my show. Ain't nothing changed. If you say dumbass shit, you get banned. If you try to tell me how to run my show, you get banned. If you tell me don't go Hollywood when you damn well know I'm not that type of dude, you get banned. You know, I've been doing the same shit. You know, so I don't block or ban people just for saying, you know, how y'all feel. But if somebody can come in here, come on, T, let people say what they want to say. Nah, bro, get out of here with that. What do you think of Angel comments? Well, we already talked about the beginning of the video. I don't think that he's racist, but yet he should not have went that far. I don't think that Angel Garcia is racist, but he should not have went that far. You know? Especially on like the press conference was streamed live on Facebook. You got kids and corporate executives and all kind of people watching. And he's saying all kind of, you know, nigga, 7 times. I counted. Let's go back. It's only about a minute long, maybe 2 minutes at most.
KOs for life. This fight you don't want to miss. I mean, there's just too much action. There's too much on the line, man. I remember this kid.
Don't tell me how to run my show.
Amateurs. I know that they remember me too, you know, and you know, I applaud him for everything that he's accomplished in his career. But most of his accomplishments were at 140, not 147, and that's why he's stepping up, trying to make a statement March 4th. The only problem is he's
also, and don't tell me that you're going to unsubscribe, because it's going to piss me off too. Just unsubscribe. Isn't that like some bitch ass shit? When somebody say they're going to do something, just do it. Just do it. Don't tell me because you want my attention. Just do it. You're going to get cussed out.
Contract. Your boy Kieth one-time Thurman got this. One time, all the time. KOs for life. I got 2 12-round fights in the Barclays. 3rd time's a charm. Benny Garcia getting knocked out.
Man, come on, ponytail. Hey, ponytail.
Look, this is the third father. This is the third father I got to deal with. Right? The third daddy. Right? So, all right. Right. So this boy right here, right? This dude, you're gonna talk shit, right? The same way that you used to wipe the shit off of Danny's ass when he was a child, right? When he was a little baby, you used to handle his shit, right? You used to handle his shit when he was in diapers, right? And now you're trying to handle his shit now. Ain't nothing but a loudmouth chump. That's why the boy keep on talking. Get your tickets now. Come through. Be here March 4th.
But you know what?
Shut this dude up, man.
Bitch ass
He's
nigga.
trying to sleep.
Let's
see how he talks when his son is laying on the blue mat. Let's see how you up.
He gonna fuck you up.
He gonna try, bro. I know that. He gonna try, bro. I know he gonna try, bro.
My nigga.
I know he gonna try, bro.
Listen, you get a pay.
I know he gonna try, bro.
Turn the fucking mic off.
But this is the time he's gonna
Turn the
fail.
fucking mic off.
This is the time he's gonna fail.
Listen, young
This is
dog.
the fight that you ain't supposed to be fucking young. This ain't the one that you supposed
bitch ass
to be.
nigga. Listen, bitch.
Okay.
You getting fucked up.
That one was strong though. That bitch ass nigga. That one was strong.
My son gonna fuck you up. He gonna fuck you up.
He gonna try, bro. I know that. He gonna try, bro. I know he gonna try, bro.
My nigga.
I know he gonna try, bro.
Listen, you get a pay.
I know he gonna try,
Turn the
bro.
fucking mic off.
But this is the time he's gonna
Turn the
fail.
fucking mic off.
This is the time he's gonna fail.
Listen, young
This
dog.
is the fight that you ain't supposed to be
Young
fucking young.
man.
This ain't the one that you
bitch
supposed
ass
to be.
nigga. Listen, bitch.
Okay.
You getting fucked up.
Yo, you gotta listen. I think that's Danny Garcia mom. You gotta listen to what she said to Kieth Thurman. You gotta listen to what she said to Kieth Thurman.
Yo, you need to sit your fucking ass down before you get beat the fuck up.
You need to sit the fuck down before you get beat the fuck up. Shit got real. And the thing is, she was all tiny and she hopped up on that shit. You know, that little fucking stage shit was like motherfucking 2 feet. She was like 4'11". She hopped that shit. And I'm looking, who the fuck is this? Oh, it's this little ass lady. This little ass lady. You know? Shit was crazy up in there. And you know, wherever Danny Garcia goes somewhere, he be deep. It'd be a lot of them motherfuckers, yo. It'd be a lot. His brother got in the Kieth Thurman face. Danny Garcia brother. I turn and I look. Now, mind you, I'm in the thick of things. So, you know, I'm just trying to keep like my motherfucking camera. I'm taller than everybody, so I'm trying to keep my camera like over everybody, hoping nobody don't knock me off the motherfucking stage, or no security don't come tackle me or some shit. Because it took me a while, and I realized, I looked around, and I was the only media person on the stage. But it just was a natural reaction. It just was a natural reaction. I saw shit went down. I saw shit was going down, so I got the fuck up. I got up there. There won't be no press conference in Florida. Not for this fight. There won't be no press conference in Florida. Not for this fight. You know, but yo, this type of shit sell tickets. Like I said, when I was leaving, when the people were cleaning up, like, you know, the people that work for Barclays and everything, they were talking about like, yo, I hope I don't have to work that night. I'm going to the fight, you know. And then it was somebody else saying, shit, I'm gonna be right there. I'm probably gonna be working in section such and such, where I get to see everything. You know, that shit's gonna be lit. That shit's gonna be lit. You know, so I'm there. You know, I can't wait to get to Danny Garcia's media workout, because I'm gonna ask Angel. I'm like, well, Angel, you know, now people think that you're racist. What do you have to say about that? What do you have to say about that? You know, that's gonna be some shit. And you already know he a Trump supporter. You know, they was trying to meet Trump today. You know, he a Trump supporter. You know, so that's, you know, motherfuckers hate him for that. Motherfuckers hate his ass for that. So shit was lit. So we got about another 45 minutes. What are we going to talk about? I'm going to answer your questions, and we'll go from there. So let me see. Did I put out all the info on the fight? It's going to be on March 4th, PBC on CBS in a social. Well, actually, it's Showtime PBC on CBS. So technically, it's a Showtime fight, and that's the reason why they were to pay both of these fighters. Nobody knows what day the media workout is. Come on, get out of here with that. Nobody knows what day it is. It just don't, you know, it just don't work like that. You know, I just know that it's going to be in 3, maybe 4 weeks. What else? The undercard is likely going to feature Erickson Lubin versus Jorge Cota. Jorge Cota was supposed to fight Swift Hurd, but that didn't happen. He ended up fighting Jojo Dan. And the winner of Lubin versus Cota is supposed to be the mandatory for Jamel Charlo. Let's see. Will there be any type of discipline for Angel Garcia? No. DeBella, looking at DeBella while he was there, he seemed like he was enjoying it. But as a promoter, you know, he has to say, okay, you know, there's no place for that type of shit. You know, there's no place for that type of shit. And also, you know, he was saying, Angel was saying some fucked up ass shit. He was saying some fucked up ass shit. But in no way did I ever think like, oh, he's a racist, he's a bigot. I just think that he's just some old head that just be saying whatever the fuck he wants. Don't be giving no fucks. Is that not logical? He's some old head that just say whatever the fuck he wants. And he don't give no fucks. But at the same time, didn't we know that? Like I said, when I went to the press conference, right, I'm chilling. Mind you, I'm there like a couple of hours early, lost like a motherfucker in Brooklyn. So I get there, I'm chilling, I'm eating motherfucking cookies and shit. They got these little motherfucking artisanal cookies, and I mean pretzels and popcorn, you know, trying to chill, trying to make sure I stay fucking hydrated, drinking tea and shit, watching my camera. And I'm thinking like, all right, this press conference is kind of motherfucking boring. I think this press conference is kind of motherfucking boring. So I'm going to do my work. I already said, all right, I'm going to talk to Angel, I'm going to talk to Kieth, I'm going to try to get Espinoza, and I'm likely, I already knew that I was going to get Danny right away. Because at these press conferences, you got to think it's a madhouse, you know. So you got to really get in where you fit in, especially since, you know, I had to catch the train back, you know, on train tickets $72, and I didn't have the refund option like a dickhead. I ended up missing the train. But long story short, you got to get to these things, get your work done, and then get home. And plus, I don't like heavily populated areas. I think that's well known, you know. So anyway, I'm thinking this is a boring ass press conference. But then once He start talking. Once Andrew start talking, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit. Shit has gotten out of control. Shit has gotten out of control. Yeah. Punch Doc is blocked forever. He's blocked forever. But yeah, shit got out of control there. Yeah, I was like, well, goddamn. You know how that shit just go just from being a regular ass press conference, you know, until like you know, motherfucking racial slurs and sending motherfuckers back to motherfucking their country and shit. Trump. And then when they was trying to calm Angel down, he wasn't trying to hear nothing from nobody. He was like, I'm a 53-year-old fucking man. You know, don't tell me what to do. And he was talking to the lady that put together everything. Her name Kelly Swanson. She's the one who's in charge of everything, the head PR person. And I'm thinking like, oh, this shit is lit. This shit is a madhouse. That poor lady. She be going through a lot of shit, yo. Floyd be giving her shit. She got to deal with Angel shit. All kind of crazy shit be going on. You know? Poor lady. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Andrew Garcia just, like I said, I think I done used up my nigga quota, right? I've been having fun, you know, saying nigga this video. I've been having fun. Andrew Garcia just a nigga. He's a nigga. Crazy. All right. We can't say nigga no more. We can't say nigga. We done. We can't do it. We can't do it. We can't do it. We done passed the nigga quota. He went way over the nigga quota though. Like, you know, because you know, before he would drop like an N-bomb like once, twice. You like, oh, then 7 times? Seven times? Come on, bro. What is it, the FCC or some shit? They're not trying to hear that shit, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on, bro. You know, so no more nigga. So I think, truth be told, he can't say nigga for like another motherfucking 3 fights now. I mean, 3 fights, what's that? 6 press conferences? I can understand if it offends, but see, it's like this, right? It's a cultural thing. You may be offended, but if you're not from, put it this way. Andrew Garcia is from Philly. In Philly, understand, listen to me. In Philly, he can say nigga and nothing happens. Don't promote it, T-Street. Show some leadership. No, I'm showing that I can say whatever I want on my show. That's the problem with this whole media thing and all this shit. That suit and tie shit is over. You know, when you want like him, come on, yo, be yourself. Be yourself. You know, I do my shows my own way. I be myself, you know, and that's why I'm happy. Be yourself. I cover boxing as myself. You know, what I look like having a motherfucking suit and tie and all that shit on. Don't get me wrong, one day it's going to happen. It has to happen. Come on. I'm not into that shit. Like, I look at it, like, put it this way. I look at it like this, right? I don't look at you guys as like, oh, these are fans or subscribers. We all homies. We chilling. We talking boxing. We all homies. We chilling. We talking boxing. You know, simple as that. I'm not above you. You're not above me. It's certain shit that, you know, it's certain shit that people tell me all the time that I didn't know about boxing. You know, so I just like, you know, that's why I'm happy every day. I wake up happy every day because I get to do this, you know, the way I want, you know, and actually do something good for boxing. Of course, all races use the N-word. All races use it. And one thing I've noticed about Thurman is that he was not pissed off at all or did not bring up anything about racism at all. He knows better. And Keith Thurman's a hippie. I'm sure no telling what goes on his little fucking hippie drum circles and shit. No telling what the fuck is going on. No telling what type of shit they talking about. You know? Fucking drum circles and making fucking beads and shit. You know, but like I said, he should not have went that far. I think we can all agree on that. He shouldn't have went that far. I think we can all agree on that. He shouldn't have went that far. You know, it was too many niggas. It was too many. It was too many. It was too many. It was too many, yo. It was too many. It was like, come on, bro. Come on. And it's like, yo, this fight is on free TV. You can't say that on free TV, man. So therefore, it's like, yo, they're gonna make sure they're gonna make sure they keep the microphone away from his ass. You can't say that shit, man. This is free TV. Angel, this is free TV, bro. And you say a nigga. I'm on YouTube, and y'all can tell. Can't y'all tell I'm having a field day with it on this video? I don't say nigga in my videos, and if I do, it slips out. But in this video, because the topic is nigga. But we done. We really done now. We really done. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. But yo, he can't, like, you know, you can't do that shit, man. You can't do that shit. So I feel that somebody probably talked to him, or somebody's going to talk to him. I'm sure Al Heyman probably gave him a phone call. Yes, I play a lot of New Vegas. That's all I've been playing. I'm sure Al Heyman, because he's the only one that Angel Garcia answers to. Nobody else. You know, so I'm sure Al Heyman probably told him, like, yo, bro, you can't say that shit. You know? Like, I understand if you said it once and it slept out, but come on, it's free TV, bro. Come on, my nigga. It's free TV. I bet you wouldn't even believe that word is Al Heyman talk like that. I heard that Al Heyman be on some shit. I heard Al Heyman be like, fuck that nigga. He ain't getting that bread. He ain't getting that fight. For real. No, we are not selling any Fight View 360 merchandise. Not anytime soon. It's too much on my plate. I feel your pain, KOD Testimonies. I feel your pain, brother. But times are changing. Times are changing. So no, oh yeah, no, what we're going to do is the last half an hour of the video, or 45 minutes, we're going to talk about the other boxing news. So let's wrap up this this Garcia Thurman stuff. And then we're going to go into a quick recap of what's going on in boxing, because likely I'm not going to be doing these videos until like Monday, or probably Monday or some shit. You know, I'm not back full time until after I move, and I don't move until February the 3rd. Then I got to get all my shit set up. You know, so the time is finally here. You know, T Street is finally like motherfucking made it. You know? Yeah, enough nigga talk. We're done with that. You know, so let's talk about the fight. A quick vote. You don't even have to type their full name. G or T. G for Garcia or T for Thurman. Like, who's going to win? In my opinion, I feel that Danny Garcia is going to win, but I'm really interested to see how Danny Garcia reacts to getting punched clean in the face. And one thing about Keith Thurman hits you with some accurate ass punches, you know. So T or G, obviously T is for Thurman, or you can spell out their name. But from what I've been hearing and what I've been seeing and researching, Thurman is the favorite and Garcia is the underdog. And I feel that Garcia is the underdog mostly because of the competition. People say, oh, he hasn't fought anybody. And also people say that the competition that he has fought, the good competition, has been motherfucker type GTA. The good competition that he has fought has been at 140, not 147. You know, but one thing about Danny Garcia is that left hand is not a myth. You don't want to catch that. And Danny Garcia puts all his weight, puts all his weight into his punches, into his body shots. You know, so it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Herrera was at 140. Peterson was at what's that, catchweight 142, I believe. Or was Peterson the last fight at 140? I forgot. It's tough. Oh, also, Lamont Peterson. Who the fuck? Oh, Lamont Peterson versus David Evanescence. May end up on that card, but it's looking like it's going to end up on the Broner Granados card. Please don't ask me about Soulja Boy and Chris Brown, or you're going to get put on timeout. That's your third time asking, and I avoided you the other 3 times, and maybe it was 4. But don't ask again, all right? That's another thing I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about if Danny Garcia will be able to cut off the ring against Keith Thurman. That's what I'm concerned about, because Keith Thurman knows. You know, like I said, I talked to him, and that was a big question that was coming up today. Was, you know, like what is he going to do to stay away from Danny Garcia's body shots? So you can expect for Keith Thurman to probably do a lot of moving, more moving than you expected him to ever do in the fight. Because remember, his last 2 fights, he got hurt to the body bad, to the point where he had to keep moving. So I expect for him to play keep away with this fight. I expect for him to play keep away. You know, so this is, remember how Lamont Peterson fought Danny? We've never seen Lamont Peterson fight like that. He was on a bike. And the crazy thing is, I was wondering, remember he had rehydrated to 165? Remember he came in all crazy huge? And I'm thinking he's going to use his weight advantage against Danny, but he was just running around the ring. He was just running around the ring. He was just running around the ring. So it's you know, so it's tough, man. It's tough. I'm going with Danny, you know, because I feel that Danny's underestimated, and also Danny has a lot of skills that people don't give him credit for. But Keith Thurman is legit, you know. Keith Thurman is legit. Do you think we will see a rematch if it's close? Yeah, we'll see a rematch if it's close. Should have asked if there was a rematch clause. That's the next question that has to come up. Is there a rematch clause? We'll be walking down Danny. See, I don't know if it's the right game plan for Keith Thurman to try to walk Danny down, because Danny fights in bursts. Danny throws, you know, kind of like Canelo. But Danny, when he does throw and you're in close range, he's very, very accurate. First of all, I'm not hating on Canelo. What I've been stating is logical opinion on why I feel Chavez can win. Don't throw the word hating around in my video, in my chat, because I don't hate on any fighter. You know, if I say somebody's going to lose, or if I feel somebody's going to lose, I give a logical, sound reason why I feel that way, which is my opinion. You know, it's my opinion. And my opinion on why Chavez would lose why Chavez can beat Canelo is sound. It's not like I'm just saying some old off-the-wall shit. You know, so don't, like, you know, when people say, you know, it's hard, like, I don't argue with people who, if you don't agree with them, you know, and they call you a hater, you know, because it's like, yo, we can't have an educated boxing debate if you think I'm getting emotionally involved. Like, I don't get emotionally involved with these fights. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm talking about when I'm debating. I do get emotionally involved when I pick fighters, but if I'm debating somebody, I give a good logical reason. And like I said, we were supposed to be wrapping up Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman. But my logical reason why I feel Chavez is going to win is because right now he's walking around at the weight that he's going to be coming into the ring as. He's looking very slim and very light. Also, people are relying on Chavez Jr. to be drained. Chavez Jr. has the height advantage, the read advantage. He most likely definitely have the weight advantage. And what if Canelo's power doesn't carry up? What if Canelo power doesn't carry up? Chavez Jr. has been fighting middleweight since 2008. Middleweights and up for 9 years. What about Canelo? So what if Canelo? What if just like when Chavez fought from Farah, Chavez was hitting from Farah with everything, but that from Farah wasn't moving. What if the same thing happens to Canelo? You know, I think that's a sound way to look at. What if Canelo's power doesn't carry up? I think that's a logical way to look. What if his power does not carry up? You know, what if his power don't carry up? There's so much there. Golden Boy is relying so much on Chavez Jr. to be drained. Catch weight 164.5. We're doing heavyweights. 164. They should have went 164.3. It would have sounded ridiculous, but still 164.5. What's next? 163.27489. Some shit. They're gonna have a super precise ass scale. Huh? What the fuck? So like I said, if you go look at Chavez now, like yo, dude's in shape, and the plan was they wanted the fight to be negotiated and to be signed as quickly as possible after that Dominic British fight, the last guy Chavez fought. So therefore, that weight that he was at, the catch weight was 169, but he weighed in at 168 to show, okay, listen, I can weigh 168. So the plan was to have him, you know, like go directly back into a training regimen to keep him at a solid weight, right? At a good, nice, healthy weight right now. So therefore, when he goes to weigh in, he won't be drained. They're heavily relying on him to be drained. And it doesn't help Canelo that Chavez has the best strength and conditioning coach in the world. What do you think, he's shady or not? Yeah, the fight will likely be in Dallas. They do have T-Mobile Arena on hold, but they only have it on hold is because they're exploring other options. But Jerry Jones says that he will accept it in Dallas. And I forgot somebody, Jamie Galarza. I forgot your name, bro. If you're here, had an interview with Jerry Jones. You know, so like I said, I'm not hating on Canelo. I just, you know, I feel that Canelo is the better boxer. But yo, you know, he may have bit off a little too much more than he can chew. He may have bit off more than he can chew, you know? He may have bit off more than he can chew. You know, Chavez seems really, really focused and motivated. Simple as that. Bottle Jack dropped his belt. This fucking tea is cold as fuck. Bottle Jack dropped his belt, but we all knew he was gonna. You're biased about DSG. I already explained that. You know what? And first, how you come in here blurting out random ass shit, bro? You're on timeout. You ask a question. I already explained that. You know, it pisses me off when people say I'm biased about Danny Garcia because I'm from Philly. And then you don't even explain why. So you're late. I haven't seen you ever comment here before, Kev R. So next time when you come back in 300 seconds or less, explain to me why I'm biased. You just don't come into my motherfucking chat, into my channel, just talking shit. You think I'm gonna let you just say what you want? Think I'm gonna just let you say what you want and you not clarify yourself? You're tripping. This is America. This is not the land of free speech. You don't say what you want. So I'll holler at you in what? About maybe what? 210 seconds? I don't know. It's hard as fuck. So, and I'm not one of them people that, for example, if Danny Garcia get knocked the fuck out, right? I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna say, damn, Danny Garcia got knocked the fuck out. I was wrong. I'm not one of them, one of these other motherfuckers on here that come on here when they wrong. They don't want to tell you that they was wrong, or they start talking about some shit, or when they right, they see, y'all should have listened to me. That's not me. Don't confuse me. That's not me. That is not me. You know, so if I'm wrong, I'll say, damn, I was wrong, motherfucker. And we'll joke about it. And I'll get roasted. I've been getting roasted, yo. I already said, no, we're not selling any Fight View 360 gear no time soon. That's why a lot of businesses fail, because they try to do too much at one time. The website is not even all the way completely done yet. I'm not even doing videos consistently. Y'all talking about selling gear. That's why businesses fail, because motherfuckers be trying to do too much at one time. Motherfuckers like, well, when are you going to get the app? Y'all tripping. When are you going to get the Blog Talk Radio? Y'all tripping. It's coming. Crawl before you walk. That's the best business advice I can give you. That's the best business advice I can give you. You know? Motherfuckers be coming at my neck. Seriously, that's how a lot of businesses fail. They just be rushing shit, you know? Trying to do way too much all at one time. You know, so listen, I got everything I need. Just leave me alone. Everything I need, I have. All right? Business is running smoothly. It's going to be even better in a month or two. So thank you for your support. I have everything I need. You know, so no, we're not selling any merchandise no time soon. Yes, we're starting a podcast. You know, it's going to be on Blog Talk Radio. Yes, we're going to have callers. Yes, I'm going to be back doing videos consistently. Yes, for those who've never purchased a house before, I've purchased a house. It's a lot of motherfucking work. So once I get into the house, you know, then I'll unpack all my shit, you know, and I'll hook all my shit up, hook my little fucking man cave up, and then walk every day again. You know, and working on the website, typing up stories and shit. You know, so y'all motherfuckers, I'm not Superman. It'd be a lot of shit that be having to be done. I'm not motherfucking Superman. You know, so just relax. Just relax. Trust me. You know, my whole, believe it or not, even though I'm not doing videos, this is my life. I want to be doing videos every day. It's just that there's other shit in the background I have to do. And in order to get back to doing videos every day comfortably, I have to get all that shit done. And that's when the big bucks start rolling in. Motherfuckers don't want to see me doing videos every day. Shit's going to be lit around here. Once I get to a point where I can do videos every day, shit's going to be lit. You know, and with the website, and going to all the events and shit, trust me, shit is going to be doing really, really well. So we got a half an hour left. What's on the menu? How about how Andre Ward may lose his IBF title if he doesn't fight Artur Beterbiev, or if Beterbiev doesn't fight Sullivan Barrera or some shit like that? It's a lot of shit going on. Kell Brook is fighting Errol Spence. Looking like that fight's happening in May. What else? Bob Arum and Michael Kuntz don't seem like they want to let Pacquiao retire. First, they said he retired last year. Then this year was supposed to be his goodbye tour, his goodbye world tour. Then they're saying that he may fight next year now. It's like, what the, he ain't retiring until he's 50. Pacquiao gonna be like 60 still fighting. And what else? Boxing season is upon us. You know, who's up for the WBC at 168? It looks like the WBC is going to order Caleb Smith versus Anthony Durrell. Now, here's the thing. If Anthony Durrell don't take it, it's going to be some guy named some shit, Avo or Aniel, something, some guy from Turkey. Is it Turkey? I believe he's from. So I'm sure Eddie Hearn is pushing for that fight, not the Durrell fight. You know, so it really all depends. It really all depends. It could be Anthony Durrell. It's supposed to be Anthony Durrell, but does Anthony Durrell want the fight? And will Anthony Durrell go over to the UK? You know, because if it could possibly go to a purse bid. You know, would Canelo Smith come over here? If I was Anthony Durrell, go get that bread. Go over to the UK. You know, but he may not want to go over to the UK because of what happened to his brother with Carl Froch. You know, but the UK has gotten a lot better. Even though the commentary still be fucked up. You know, Adam Smith still be on some shit. That's a Sky Sports commentator. Yes, there's an update on Rios Ortiz. Last I checked, they were looking for a network and a venue. I talked to Steven Espinoza today and asked him a question. He's the head of Showtime, and he said he had no update on it. He didn't even hear nothing about it. So that's crazy right there. So, you know, we don't know what's going on with that. Wilder versus Parker, yes, that's supposed to happen. If Joseph Parker beats Huey Fury, then him and Wilder can happen this summer. So yes, they've already been in talks about it going down in Vegas or New York, but I see Vegas. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say that the Bottle Jack fight was a robbery, but yes, I did feel that he won. I did feel that he won. I don't know what's going on with Berto versus Porter. No news on Tyson Fury. Yes, I do think Angel Garcia was out of line, but we talked about that at the very beginning of the video. I don't, truth be told, Fury may be out of rehab, but was he ever really in rehab? You know, if you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? I think he just went to therapy and had like a family intervention or some shit. I don't think he actually went to a facility. I don't think he's actually went to a facility. Okay, now listen. Let's talk about this. Okay, now let's address this Kevin R guy. This just got me. How come you never talked about how Danny Bailey squeezed past Herrera and Peterson? How did he get a shot at 147? Okay, now listen. You must be new around here, bro. Don't ever come in here talking about how come you never. Because first of all, I have many times said that I felt that Mauricio Herrera beat him. Don't come in here, Kevin R. Matter of fact, you're on timeout again. Because now you're just blurting out shit. You don't know what you're talking about. I talked about it many times. You know, I hate when people come in here and tell me some, how come you never talk about this or that? It's like, yo, nigga, you don't watch. I didn't mean that. But it's like, yo, you don't watch all the videos. Yo, I talk about that constantly. In fact, usually when I do a Danny Garcia video, I always bring up Mauricio Herrera. However, the Lamont Peterson fight, I feel that Danny Garcia won. But guess what? I'm entitled to that opinion. Just my opinion. T, did you hear what Chavez said on his interview? Chavez said that he would fuck his own mom. What? What type of shit is that? Chavez didn't say that. 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 I gotta watch that interview. He didn't say that shit. He did not say that shit. Chavez said that if he loses to Canelo, he would fuck his own mom. He didn't say, no, you don't, you know, that's, no. What is going on? There's some weird ass shit going on today. He didn't say that. He didn't say that this maybe I need a nap. Maybe I need a nap. Because the shit I've been hearing and seeing in this chat just got me all fucked up. Yeah, he better. I want to see. Matter of fact, let me remember his motherfucking name. La Piel. What's your motherfucking name, dude? La Piel. Or some shit. Because if it's not right, you are banned for eternity, bro. You are banned for this life and the afterlife from this channel. If that shit's a lie. I'm serious. I'm banning you for eternity, dog. Eternity. That's like infinite and shit. So you better be motherfucking right. And truth be told, I don't want you to be right. Because Chavez was probably high. He probably was high on pot. Saying some shit like that. But yeah, time to change him. What other news did we miss? I've been running around, man. Today was rough. Let me see if there's any other news that I missed. Check my email. Angel Garcia, crazy as fuck. What the fuck be wrong with dude? You can't just be going around calling people niggas. Lord knows, man. Lord knows. Lord knows. What is wrong with dude, man? Like I said, I'm standing in there. I got my little calamine tea or calamine, however you pronounce it. My little lemon and no sugar, but I got a honey. You know, I got some pretzels. I threw that fucking bag of pretzels down so quick, hop up on that stage. I threw that bag of pretzels down so quick, hop up on that stage once he started dropping those N-bombs. Then once they started, then it looks like from what I've seen, Keith Thurman turned and looked like he was going to walk over the Angel. It looked like it. And then that's when the Angel was like, what? He dropped that WBC title? It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yeah, Thurman black, you know, Thurman, but you know, he a hippie. You know, he be wearing like fucking like beaded sandals, like handmade beaded sandals and shit. Sandals that like he make out of beads and crazy ass shit. Talking all philosophical. I got a chance to talk to him. I got a whole 20 minutes. But the fucked up part about it is dark. Because the way it was, I'm tall, so I was blocking the fucking light. So it's, let me see if I can show y'all a little bit of it. It's dark. So I'm gonna have to watch it and it's try to fucking brighten it. It's like the interview is dark. I'm pissed. And every time I go to one of these events, I always fuck something up. There's always an interview that I fuck up. I'll have some good ass shit and I'll fuck it up. And then I'll end up on somebody else's channel. Let me see if y'all can see it. Okay, so that's one piece. That's one piece. But one of the parts when I'm talking to him at the beginning, it's like he's the fucking shadow. See what I'm saying? Motherfucking shadow. So I gotta fix it. So I'm gonna get that stuff up. I'm gonna get that stuff up tonight, along with the full press conference. Now remember, the full press conference video I'm gonna upload. It's the video I was using my phone to record the Angel Garcia Keith Thurman confrontation, but I had my regular camera recording a press conference. So basically, you're going to see all this ruckus and everything on the full press conference video, because they fucking people was all rushing in front of the camera and shit. So people are going to be kind of pissed. But I did get the good footage on a different video. And yes, I am going to Golovkin versus Jacobs. I wanted to be at that press conference last week, even though nothing crazy happened. I wanted to be at that press conference, but I had to do some shit for the house. I forgot what. I had to do some. I forgot. I think it was the inspection or some shit last week. There was a few events, and I wanted to be at the Jack DeGale final press conference because Eddie Hearn was there. I had to miss that shit because there was some other shit for the house. It wasn't a doctor's appointment. I don't remember. Of course, I got the house already. I can't move in yet. We don't close until, but it's paid for. They're moving all their shit out. So once they move and they paint, and I just submitted the list today of the things that we need them to do. Like they got to fucking change like the railings and some like house shit. It's a lot of shit. So I've been busy. So I was up at like 4 this morning, typing emails and shit before I had to go to New York. So I just want to fucking move in and just fucking unpack all my shit so I can just finally fucking work on, like my fucking website and videos. That's what's holding me back. I didn't even know I was going to be moving. I was supposed to be doing a podcast and not moving until probably like March. But now this shit is here now. You think Battle Jack will move up in weight, or is it just talk? No, it's not all talk. He is moving up in weight. He's vacated his title. He's been talking about moving up in weight. That 168 has been killing him. He's been making it, but it's been killing him. Is Laura Charlo really in talks? It all depends on what you mean by talks. Because they're both Al Heyman. So what's talks really? What's really talks? So can the fight possibly happen? Yes. Should it happen? Yes. But one thing I've noticed about those Charlo brothers, now this is just an assumption and going off of what I've been seeing. They seem to, it comes across as they think they're worth more than they are. For example, when it comes to money. Because you got to think, the money has to come from somewhere. It has to come from the networks, it has to come from the ticket sales. So it's like, how can you ask? I'm not saying they're doing this, but you do have some fighters who ask for more money than the event actually brings in. And no, Kell Brook is not ducking Errol Spence. He actually gave a good, nice, solid interview about the Kell Brook situation. Was it a couple of days ago? I think it was. So no, he's not ducking Errol Spence. Kell Brook's actually still on IBF medical leave. So basically, he has an exemption to where they can't order him to fight Errol Spence until February. But no, he has to fight Errol Spence next. The reason why they haven't ordered it yet is because he's injured. He's still on his injury leave, type deal thing. Same thing with James DeGale. James DeGale is going to be on an injury leave for a while. So it's something about the IBF, like where they just, I remember because I posted it on my Instagram. I think it was in December. It was in December or late November, it was around like Thanksgiving, where they said the IBF has extended Kell Brook's, medical leave until February. So no, he knows that he has to fight. He knows that he has to fight Errol Spence. He knows. I mean, of course, because he could have, dropped his belt, and he didn't. He said, "I'm keeping my belt." He could have dropped his belt, and nobody would have been mad at him because he could have dropped his belt. Everybody would have been like, "Well, it's the weight." I found out the next day that James DeGale Ben lost his teeth. He lost his teeth on some bridge or somewhere. What's next for Tank Davis? Probably fucking Omar Douglas or Javier Fortuna. Here's the thing. Here's the problem I have with Gervonta Davis. Not him, his promoter. Floyd Mayweather, how can I put it? I don't consider Floyd Mayweather to be a boxing promoter for the boxing fans. The reason why I say that is he's not concerned about giving the best fights. He's concerned about looking out for his fighters to make sure that they follow the same blueprint that he followed as far as making money. So therefore, it's like Gervonta Davis is 22 years old. He is a champion, but he has no. It's going to hurt Gervonta Davis in the future, and you'll see what I mean. Give it like a year, 2 years at most. It's going to hurt Gervonta Davis because when he's still fighting all those IBF ranked guys and going after weaker champions who's ever left in the division, you know, whether it's he's the IBF champion, whether it's you got WBC Francisco Vargas, that fight can't happen. You got WBL Vasil Lomachenko, you know, and I forgot who the Corrales. The point I'm trying to make is Mayweather has no intentions on Gervonta Davis fighting tough fights. He wants him to fight these guys, make money, only fight guys he can beat. You know, it's a shame, you know, that it is that way, but that Floyd said it. But the problem I had with it was like, yo, he's a champion. You know, he's not a he's a champion. He's not a prospect. He's not a contender. So therefore, yo, his goal should be to win all the belts. Chavez Canelo was not for a belt. They're making up a belt for it. It's not for a sanctioned, like it's not for a weight division title, even though you want to joke around about it. Gary Russell versus Davis, who you got? I don't know. Honestly, it's hard to say. What's next for Tevin Former? I don't know what's next for Tevin Former. Honestly, he's got to stay busy, and he's got to, you know, it's some things he's got to work on, if you ask me. There's some things he's got. I mean, no, but it's not like put it this way. When you say there's a belt on the line, I don't like. You got to understand. I do this for a living. That belt the WBC is making up, I don't consider that a belt. It's not a belt. It's not a weight division. Of course, they can make up some old bullshit belt, but it's not a weight division. What's up with David Lemieux? David Lemieux is fighting Curtis Stevens. It's official on March the 11th up in Verona, New York. So when you say, well, the WBC is making the new diamond platinum, you know, antimonium belt for that, don't talk that shit to me. That's not no real belt. You know, that's casual boxing news. That's not nothing worth us talking about. I like Mikey Garcia, but I think that Dejan Zaklatakanen is good, and he may be underestimated by Mikey Garcia. He may be underestimated, but actually, we got 7 minutes left. So get what y'all got to get out your system. I've been in motherfucking crazy. I was in New York, crazy ass New York, for fucking 6 hours today. I was in crazy ass New York for 6 hours today. I'm tired as shit. I got a lot of shit to do. I got phone interviews to do that I've been fucking trying to do for like a week now. I got shit to upload. I got fucking fights to send people to. Fucking articles and shit to do. A bunch of shit going on. You know, so if you're interested in helping out, remember what I said. Email me at editor@fightview360.com. I've already got some emails from some of you already. You know, so if I haven't responded back, I do have them. I've just been really, really busy. But I need real help in Vegas and real help in LA, you know, for covering fights. So basically, you just got to email me at editor@fightview360. That's editor@fightview360.com, and I'll give you some details. With my take on Broner versus Granados, I think that Broner is is in some trouble. I think that Broner's in some trouble. I think that Granados is underestimated, and Broner needs to be on his A game. And Broner needs to fucking make weight, because Granados is ranked by the WBC at 140. Guess who the WBC champion is at 140? Terrence Crawford. If this fight is at 140 and Broner beats Granados, Broner will be ranked very high by the WBC and possibly ordered to fight Terrence Crawford sometime this year. So Broner needs to make weight. Broner needs to make weight. Shout out to my partners. Shout out to my partners, man, for this gear. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be here. For real. Last year was our shout out to my partners, and Cal for the gear. You know, I like this shirt. I want to get a hoodie with this material. But I do have some more merchandise coming. Not merchandise to sell, but shit that I'm going to wear. You know, the goal is to only wear Fight View 360 stuff in the videos, you know, going forward in the future. You know, over the next couple of months, I will be wearing, like, you know, some Jordan stuff every now and then, mostly like when I got to wash this, because I put this in the cleaners because I didn't want to test it regular wash yet. Yeah. But I'm going to wear, you know, like a Fight View 360 hat, you know, stuff like that. Why it's not on sale? Because I don't have time to do this shit. I already explained this earlier in the video. I'm not going to say it again. I've already explained earlier in the video. You know, well, how are they going to ask me to sell shit when the website's not even all the way done? Come on, guys, get your shit together. Get your shit together. Well, this is time for Broner to be motivated, because for one, he's been talking about how he's going broke, or he's been hinting that he's going broke. You know, talking about child support and how he had to pay off the dude and everything. You know, talking about suicide with these open cases and all this shit. Can the website sell merchandise? Of course. Why wouldn't the website be able to sell merchandise? We just add a fucking button or a link, and then voila, we sell merchandise. Come on, guys, use common sense. Come on. Of course we could if we wanted to. Use common sense. You can add whatever you want to a website. Why do I entertain these questions? Let me stop entertaining these questions. That was making me mad. You're just asking any old type of thing. Not even thinking. You're just fucking typing shit. Not even thinking. I can sell fucking shit on here. Y'all missing the point I'm trying to make. In order to do a business right, you can't put too much on your plate at one time. You're going to fail. You're going to fail. You put too much on your plate at one time, you're going to fail. What type of sense does it make for me to sell merchandise when the website isn't even 100% operational? When I'm not even doing videos like I used to? I'm not even doing videos consistently. What is wrong with you guys? Did you guys go to school? I would think it would be common sense, right? You put too much on your plate, you're going to fail. You know? You got to chill. Yeah, but T, when fan asks you, put out something. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Yusef? Explain what you say. Explain what you're saying before I block you. And also, you know, fix your fucking broken ass fucking English. Yeah, but T, when fans ask you, put out something. It don't work like that, because fans can ask you to do all kind of shit. And then if you go do it, look, you know, you'll be fucked up. Half of the people who ask you to do shit be drunk. You leave KLD testimonies alone. He's really hurt. You know, it is tough out here for the black, but supply and demand. But the thing is, guess what? You know how fucked up motherfuckers are? Put it this way: if I was to sell merchandise right now, Motherfuckers talking about some, oh, yo, T Street, let me buy this and everything. Y'all say that shit now, but guess what? If I was to motherfucking put the link to sell shirts on the website, we'll probably sell my fucking 5 shirts, maybe less than that in a month. Come on, man. Come on. That's how motherfuckers is. So y'all saying y'all want this shit right now and everything, y'all really not gonna buy it. Get out of here. Not right now. Y'all tripping. Y'all motherfuckers, listen, I went to school for this shit. I know how y'all not y'all in general, but I know how this whole you can't explain supply and demand to me. I already know how this shit works. I go and say, oh, everybody keep telling me to get shirts and shit and everything. Then once I get the shirts, if I get motherfucking 100 shirts printed up, I'll be sitting on them same 100 shirts for months. You know, come on, get out of here with that shit. I'm not motherfucking dumb. So no merchandise is coming no time soon. Hey, fuck you, man. I'm not Beanie Siegel. Trust me, I've been losing a lot of money. I've been bitching about the same shit for like several months. I've been losing a lot of money each month. I've been losing a lot of money each motherfucking month. So fuck that. It's time to start making money. And me putting fucking money in the merchandise is not the way to go. Not right now. Merchandise is something you do. Put it this way. That's one of the last things you bring out when it comes to like what I'm doing as far as media. You know, that's one of the last things you bring out. Like once everything's set up, you know, then you say, hey, let's see if we can experiment around with these shirts and shit. You know, so you want to bring out shirts and merchandise when you have a consistent fan base and a consistent, for example, once I get the podcast, right, and I have a weekly show, right, that comes on every week at the same time, that's a good time to, you know, start bringing out merchandise, you know, because you're building. It's you know, like I said, I've thought this is what I do for a living. You know, I'm very good with numbers and shit. You know, so it just don't work like that. It just don't work like that, because if you go put out merchandise, oh yeah, it's time to go. Thank you for joining T-Street Controversy, T-Street Controversy Live. Yes, I'm ending just on some random shit. Deuces.